Have you ever watched your cat sprint full speed through the house at 3 in the morning, launching themselves off furniture like they're training for the feline Olympics, while your friend's cat hasn't moved from the couch in 6 hours except to walk to the food bowl? Or maybe you're worried because your cat sleeps 20 hours a day and you're wondering if they're depressed, sick, or just the world's laziest creature. Here's what most people don't understand about cat energy levels. The difference between a high-energy cat and a low-energy cat affects absolutely everything. Your furniture, your sleep schedule, your stress levels, your veterinary bills, and whether you're providing adequate care for your specific cat. A playful cat who doesn't get enough stimulation becomes destructive. A lazy cat who's actually sick gets overlooked because that's just how they are. Understanding your cat's energy level and what drives it isn't optional, it's essential. Today, we're gonna break down everything about high energy versus low energy cats. We're going to explore what determines energy levels, when high energy becomes a behavior problem, when low energy signals a health issue, how to manage each type, and how to know which energy level matches your lifestyle before you adopt. If you want to understand why your cat acts the way they do and what they actually need from you, hit that subscribe button right now. Let's start with the cats who seem to have been plugged into an electrical socket. The high-energy, playful cats. Picture this. Your cat wakes up at 5 a.m., not gently. They launch themselves onto your bed from across the room. They run laps around your bedroom. They knock things off your nightstand. They bite your toes through the blanket. You get up to feed them, hoping this will calm them down. They inhale their food in 30 seconds and immediately want to play. You try to ignore them. They attack your ankles as you walk to the bathroom. They climb the curtains. They parkour off the walls. You throw them a toy hoping they'll entertain themselves. They play with it for 45 seconds and then want you to play with them. This continues all day, and then at night, right when you're trying to sleep, the zoomies hit. Your cat tears through the house like they're being chased by invisible demons. This is every single day. This is your life now. This is reality with a truly high-energy cat, and it's not an exaggeration. Some cats have energy levels that are absolutely relentless. Now, before we go further, let's establish what's normal. All healthy cats have periods of activity. Cats are crepuscular, meaning they're naturally most active at dawn and dusk. Even a relatively low-energy cat will have bursts of activity during these times. But high-energy cats are active far beyond these natural peaks. They're bouncing off walls at noon, at 3 p.m., at 10 p.m. Basically, whenever they're awake, their rest periods are shorter, and even their rest isn't fully restful because they're alert and ready to spring into action at any moment. So what determines whether a cat is high energy or low energy? Several factors combine to create your cat's baseline energy level. Age is the biggest factor. Kittens and young cats from about 8 weeks to 3 years old are typically high energy. This is evolutionary. They're learning to hunt, developing physical skills, and burning off the excess energy that comes with rapid growth and development. Most cats start to mellow out around 3 to 4 years old. They're still playful, but the relentless intensity of kittenhood fades. By 5 to 7 years old, many cats have settled into a more moderate energy level. Senior cats, generally considered to be 10 years and older, naturally have lower energy levels. They sleep more, play less, and prefer gentler activities. This is normal aging, not laziness. But age is just one piece. Breed influences energy levels significantly. Some breeds are famously high energy. Bengals are probably the most intense. They're part wildcat and retain that wild energy. Bengal owners often describe their cats as dogs in cat bodies because of their need for constant activity and interaction. Abyssinians are extremely playful and curious, always exploring and getting into everything. Siamese and Oriental breeds tend to be very active and demand lots of interaction. Devon Rex and Cornish Rex cats are playful and kitten-like, well into adulthood. On the opposite end, some breeds are naturally more laid back. Persians are famously low energy, content to lounge decoratively. British Shorthairs are calm and dignified. Rag dolls often go limp when picked up and are generally relaxed. Maine Coons can be playful but in a more controlled, less frenetic way than breeds like Bengals. Individual personality matters enormously too. You can have a Persian who's surprisingly playful or a Bengal who's relatively calm. Breed gives you tendencies, not guarantees. Health status dramatically affects energy levels, and this is where things get important. A healthy cat should have at least some periods of playfulness and activity. A cat who's truly inactive all the time might be sick, in pain, or depressed. Conversely, a cat whose energy seems excessive might have hyperthyroidism, which causes hyperactivity, or might be experiencing anxiety that manifests as restless energy. Environmental factors shape energy expression too. A cat in a boring, unstimulating environment might seem lazy because they're understimulated and have learned that there's nothing interesting to do. The same cat in an enriched environment might reveal a playful side that was dormant. Let's talk about what high energy actually looks like in daily life, because it's more than just plays a lot. High energy cats engage in frequent, intense play sessions. They don't just bat at a toy, they attack it with full predatory sequences: stalking, pouncing, capturing, wrestling. They do this multiple times per day. High energy cats climb constantly. If there's a surface they can reach, they're on it. Refrigerator, top of doors, bookshelves, curtain rods, you name it. They're exploring vertical space compulsively. High energy cats get the zoomies, those sudden bursts where they run full speed through the house for no apparent reason. Low energy cats rarely or never do this. High energy cats do it daily, sometimes multiple times per day. High energy cats are curious to the point of being nosy. They investigate everything. Every box, every bag, every new object in the house gets thoroughly inspected. They open cabinets, they try doors, they explore constantly. High-energy cats often have difficulty settling down. Even when they're resting, they're alert. They're not deeply relaxed, they're just temporarily paused before the next activity burst. And here's something important. High-energy cats need interaction. They don't just want to play alone with toys, they want you involved. They bring you toys. They meow for play sessions. They demand engagement. Now let's talk about when high energy becomes a problem, because there's a difference between a healthy, active cat and a cat whose energy is destructive or indicates an underlying issue. Healthy, high energy. Your cat has multiple play sessions per day, explores their environment, engages in normal cat behaviors like climbing and running, but they also rest adequately, sleep at night, and can be calm when the situation requires it. Problematic high energy. Your cat never seems to rest, seems agitated or anxious, engages in destructive behaviors like aggressive scratching, biting humans hard enough to break skin, destroying household items, cannot settle at night, seems driven by anxiety rather than playfulness. Destructive behavior from unmet energy needs is one of the most common reasons cats are surrendered to shelters. People adopt a playful kitten or high-energy breed without understanding what they're signing up for. That adorable Bengal kitten grows into a cat who destroys furniture, attacks people's feet, yowls constantly for attention, and makes the house feel chaotic. These owners didn't fail to train their cat. They failed to meet their cat's energy needs. A high-energy cat who doesn't get adequate physical and mental stimulation will create their own entertainment, and you're not going to like their choices. Here's what high-energy cats actually need, and it's significant. Multiple daily interactive play sessions, not passive toys they can play with alone, though those help too. I'm talking about you actively playing with your cat using wand toys, laser pointers followed by physical toys they can catch, or engaging in chase games. Each session should last 10 to 20 minutes and should tire your cat out. High-energy cats benefit from 2 to 3 of these sessions per day, 1 in the morning, 1 midday or after work, and 1 in the evening before bed. Environmental enrichment is critical. High-energy cats need vertical space, cat trees, wall shelves, cleared spaces on top of furniture. They need hiding spots, Boxes, cat tunnels, spaces under furniture. They need window access to watch outdoor activity. Puzzle feeders and food dispensing toys make eating an activity that burns mental energy. Instead of just gulping down food from a bowl, your cat has to work for it, which satisfies hunting instincts and tires them out. Some high-energy cats benefit from leash training and supervised outdoor time. A Bengal on a harness getting outdoor exploration time is a much calmer indoor Bengal. Really high-energy cats sometimes need a companion cat to play with. A single high-energy cat focuses all that energy on you and your home. Two high-energy cats play with each other, wrestling and chasing in ways that burn way more energy than solo play. If you have a high-energy cat and you're not providing these things, you're going to have behavior problems. It's not optional enrichment, it's necessary management. Let me tell you what life is actually like when you properly manage a high-energy cat versus when you don't. Properly managed high-energy cat. You wake up and immediately engage in a 10 to 15 minute play session before work. Your cat is tired and settles down. You leave puzzle feeders and interactive toys out. You come home to a cat who's ready for another play session. You provide it another 15 to 20 minutes. Your cat eats dinner, grooms, and settles for the evening. You do a final play session before bed. Your cat sleeps through most of the night because they're adequately tired. Improperly managed high-energy cat. You wake up to chaos. Your cat has knocked things over overnight. They attack your feet when you get up. You feed them and leave for work with no play session. You come home to destruction. Scratched furniture, torn curtains, knocked over, plants. Your cat is wired and immediately attacks you for attention. You don't have time or energy for play. Your cat is up all night running around, keeping you awake. This is every day, and it's miserable for both of you. The difference is proactive energy management versus reactive frustration. Now let's talk about the opposite end of the spectrum, cats who seem to do absolutely nothing. Imagine this. Your cat has been sleeping on the couch for the past 6 hours. Before that, they were sleeping on your bed. Before that, they were sleeping in the window. They wake up, eat, use the litter box, groom briefly, and go back to sleep. When you try to play with them, they look at you like you're insane, maybe bat lazily at a toy once or twice, and then walk away to sleep more. This is every single day. You're starting to wonder if your cat is actually alive or just a very realistic stuffed animal. This is life with a truly low-energy cat, and for many people it's actually ideal. But here's what you need to understand. There's a difference between a naturally low-energy cat and a cat who's inactive because something is wrong. Cats sleep a lot. The average cat sleeps 12 to 16 hours per day. Senior cats can sleep up to 20 hours per day. This is normal feline behavior. Cats are ambush predators who conserve energy between hunting opportunities. Sleeping most of the day is literally what cats evolved to do. A low-energy cat isn't doing anything wrong by sleeping a lot. They're being a cat. But there are red flags that indicate a cat isn't just low energy. They're sick, in pain, or depressed. Red flag 1. Sudden change in energy level. If your cat used to be moderately active and has suddenly become completely sedentary, something is wrong. Gradual decline with age is normal. Sudden change is not. Red flag 2. Not engaging in any play at all, even briefly. Even a low-energy senior cat should show interest in play for at least a few minutes if you initiate it with the right toys. A cat who has zero interest in any type of play might be feeling unwell. Red flag 3. Sleeping in unusual positions or locations. A cat who's sleeping in a hunched position, hiding constantly, or choosing to sleep in spots they normally avoid might be in pain or feeling vulnerable due to illness. Red flag 4. Low energy combined with other symptoms. Decreased appetite, weight loss, litter box changes, excessive grooming or lack of grooming, vocalizing and pain. These combined with low energy definitely indicate a health problem. Red flag 5. Your cat seems lethargic rather than peacefully resting. There's a difference between a cat who's contentedly napping and a cat who seems too tired to move, unresponsive, or lacking awareness of their surroundings. If you're seeing these red flags, your cat needs a vet visit immediately. Many serious health problems in cats present as decreased energy: kidney disease, diabetes, heart disease, infections, cancer, arthritis, dental disease. Don't assume your cat is just being lazy without ruling out medical causes. But if medical issues are ruled out, you might just have a genuinely low-energy cat, and that's okay. Low-energy cats are often perfect for certain lifestyles. They're ideal for people who work long hours because they sleep most of the day anyway. They're great for apartments because they don't need a lot of space or vertical territory. They're wonderful for people who want a calm, peaceful companion rather than an interactive pet. Low-energy cats require less daily maintenance. You don't need multiple play sessions. You don't need elaborate enrichment setups. They're pretty self-sufficient. But even low-energy cats need some stimulation. A cat who never plays, never explores, never engages with their environment might be understimulated even if they seem content sleeping all day. Low-energy cats benefit from gentle encouragement to be at least minimally active. Brief play sessions, even if they're short. Puzzle feeders that make them work a little for food. Window perches so they have something interesting to observe. Treats hidden around the house so they have to do a tiny bit of exploration. The goal isn't to turn a lazy cat into a high-energy cat. The goal is to prevent a low-energy cat from becoming obese and completely sedentary to the point where their health suffers. Because that's the real risk with low-energy cats: weight gain and associated health problems. A high-energy cat burns a lot of calories. They can eat more food and stay slim because they're constantly moving. A low-energy cat burns very few calories. If you feed them the same amount as a high-energy cat, they'll become overweight quickly. Obesity in cats leads to diabetes, arthritis, heart disease, and shortened lifespan. It's a serious health issue, and low-energy cats are at high risk. Managing a low-energy cat's weight requires careful portion control, measuring food rather than free feeding, and encouraging even minimal activity to burn a few extra calories. Let's talk about age-related energy changes, because this is where a lot of confusion happens. A kitten or young cat whose low energy is unusual and warrants a vet check. Young cats should be playful. If they're not, something might be wrong. An adult cat transitioning from high energy to moderate energy between ages 3 and 7 is completely normal. This is maturation, not a problem. A middle-aged cat, 5 to 9 years old, who's moderately active is healthy. They should still play sometimes, still show interest in their environment, still have some active periods, even if they're calmer than they were as youngsters. A senior cat, 10+ years old, naturally slows down. They sleep more, play less, prefer gentler activities. This is normal aging. But even senior cats should have moments of playfulness and should be able to move normally without obvious pain or difficulty. A senior cat who's completely immobile, can't jump, struggles with stairs, or seems painful when moving needs veterinary attention. That's not just age, that's likely arthritis or another painful condition that can be managed. The key is knowing what's normal for your cat's age and what's a concerning change. Let's discuss breed tendencies toward energy levels in more detail, because if you're choosing a cat, this matters. If you want a cat who will play with you daily, who will be interactive and engaging, consider Abyssinians, Bengals, Siamese, Oriental Shorthairs, Devon Rex, or mixed breeds who show high energy in the shelter or foster home. If you want a calm, peaceful companion who's content to just exist near you without demanding interaction, consider Persians, British Shorthairs, Ragdolls, exotic Shorthairs, or older mixed breed cats who are clearly mellow. If you want something in between, consider Maine Coons who are playful but not frantic, American Shorthairs who are moderately active, or adult mixed breeds around 3 to 7 years old who've mellowed from kittenhood but aren't yet seniors. Do not choose a breed based only on appearance. A Bengal looks cool, but if you're not prepared for their energy level, you're going to be miserable. A Persian is beautiful, But if you want an active cat, they're going to disappoint you. Now let's talk about managing mixed energy households, because if you have multiple cats with different energy levels, that creates interesting dynamics. A high-energy cat paired with a low-energy cat can actually work well. The high-energy cat plays, the low-energy cat observes. The low-energy cat's calmness can actually help settle the high-energy cat during rest times. But problems arise if the high-energy cat constantly harasses the low-energy cat trying to initiate play. A high-energy kitten pestering an elderly, low-energy cat is stressful for the senior and needs management. You need to provide the high-energy cat with adequate stimulation so they're not constantly bothering the low-energy cat. You also need to provide the low-energy cat with safe spaces the high-energy cat can't access, places they can rest undisturbed. Two high-energy cats together can be either perfect or chaos. If they bond well and play together, they burn off each other's energy and you have two tired, content cats. If they don't bond well and compete instead of playing, you have escalating high-energy behavior that feeds off itself. Two low-energy cats together are peaceful and calm. There's not much interaction, but there's no conflict either. This is a very quiet, easy household. Let's address the myth that outdoor access solves high-energy problems. Some people think if they let their high-energy cat outside, the cat will burn off energy hunting and exploring and will be calmer indoors. Sometimes this is true. A cat who gets outdoor time may come inside tired and satisfied, but outdoor access comes with all the risks I covered in the indoor versus outdoor video. Cars, predators, diseases, getting lost, fights with other cats. You're trading a behavior management issue for life-threatening dangers. A much safer solution is enclosed outdoor access through a cadio or supervised outdoor time on a harness. These give the benefits of outdoor stimulation without the risks of free roaming. And honestly, adequate indoor enrichment can satisfy even very high-energy cats without outdoor access being necessary. Here's what I want you to understand about energy level matching with your lifestyle. If you work long hours, travel frequently, or have limited time at home, do not get a high-energy cat. You cannot meet their needs. Get a low-energy cat or an adult cat with moderate energy who's comfortable being alone. If you're home a lot, work from home, or have a lot of free time, a high-energy cat can be a great companion. You have time for multiple play sessions. You can provide interaction and stimulation, and the cat's energy becomes fun rather than burdensome. If you want a cat for your children to play with, consider energy level carefully. A low-energy cat will tolerate kids but won't engage much. A high-energy cat might play with kids but can also scratch or bite and play if not managed carefully. A moderate energy adult cat is often the sweet spot for families. If you live in a small apartment, a low-energy cat is usually more suitable. They don't need a lot of space. High-energy cats in small spaces can feel cooped up and develop stress behaviors. If you have a large house with lots of space, a high-energy cat has room to run and climb. Their energy is less overwhelming when they have space to express it. Let me share some management strategies for each type that really work. For high-energy cats, scheduled play sessions at consistent times. Your cat learns when playtime is and settles down at other times. Feeding before bedtime. A full stomach makes cats sleepy. Feed a substantial meal right before you want your cat to settle for the night. Interactive toys that challenge them mentally. Puzzle feeders, treat dispensing balls. Anything that makes them work for rewards. Vertical space. High-energy cats need to climb. Cat trees, wall shelves, window perches all provide outlets for climbing energy. Training sessions. Yes, you can train cats. Teaching tricks or behaviors through positive reinforcement burns mental energy and strengthens your bond. For low-energy cats, gentle encouragement rather than force. Wiggle a wand toy near them enticingly rather than demanding they play. Short sessions. Even 3 to 5 minutes of light activity is beneficial for a low-energy cat. Food-motivated activities. If your cat is interested in food, use treats to encourage movement. Toss treats across the room so they have to walk to get them. Weight monitoring. Weigh your cat regularly and adjust food portions to prevent obesity. Veterinary. Checkups. Make sure their low energy is personality, not illness. Senior low-energy cats should have at least annual wellness exams, possibly twice yearly. Here's something important. Your cat's energy level might not match what you expected when you adopted them. Many people adopt kittens, charmed by their playfulness, not realizing that this energy level might persist for years. Or they adopt an adult cat who seemed calm in the shelter but turns out to be high energy once they settle into your home and feel comfortable. You can't return a cat because their energy level doesn't match your preference. You committed to caring for this cat, so you need to adapt and meet their needs, even if it's not what you signed up for. If you have a high-energy cat and you weren't prepared for it, you need to step up your enrichment game. Carve out time for play sessions, invest in good toys, make it work. If you wanted a playful cat and ended up with a couch potato, accept that this is who they are. Find other ways to bond. Grooming, quiet companionship, gentle petting. Not every cat is a playmate. Let's talk about when energy level changes signal problems. Sudden increase in energy in an older cat can indicate hyperthyroidism, which causes hyperactivity along with weight loss and increased appetite. This needs veterinary treatment. Sudden decrease in energy at any age can indicate pain, illness, infection, or other health problems. This always warrants a vet visit. Gradual changes are usually normal. A cat mellowing with age is expected. A kitten maturing into a calmer adult is typical. But dramatic shifts or energy changes accompanied by other symptoms should never be ignored. Here's my final thought on high energy versus low energy cats. Neither is better or worse. They're different types suited to different people and lifestyles. A high energy cat isn't better because they're interactive and engaging. They're higher maintenance and require significant daily investment. A low energy cat isn't boring or lazy in a bad way. They're low maintenance and provide peaceful companionship. The worst thing you can do is get a cat whose energy level fundamentally mismatches your lifestyle and then resent them for being who they are. A high-energy cat in a home that meets their needs is joyful, playful, and fun. A high-energy cat in a home that can't meet their needs is destructive, stressed, and miserable. A low-energy cat in a home that appreciates calmness is peaceful, content, and loving. A low-energy cat in a home that wants activity is disappointing to their owner, even though the cat is perfectly fine. Match matters more than any objective quality of the cat. If this exploration of high-energy versus low-energy cats helped you understand your cat better or helped you figure out what type of cat suits your life, make sure you're subscribed to Cat Rules. Next up, we're diving into curious, adventurous cats versus cautious, fearful cats, and we're going to reveal what creates bold versus shy personalities. Drop a comment and tell me, do you have a cat who never stops moving or a cat who's perfected the art of doing absolutely nothing? And which energy level actually fits your lifestyle? I want to hear your honest experiences. Until next time, cat lovers, whether your cat is bouncing off the walls or perfecting their impression of a decorative pillow, they need you to understand and meet their needs. We'll see you in the next video.